Hello, sexy British assistant.
How may I assist you, Master Daidus?
Would you be so kind as to deliver the sponsor upon the peasants?
Certainly. I see you're in need of my rich, velvety voice. Honkai Impact III is an action-packed game with tons of cute characters and lots of weapons to choose from. Oh, you say you're having trouble finding which weapon you want to use? Then how about the newest character, Hersher of the Sentience, who lets you switch weapons between her 3 main weapons, a sword, a whip, and a spear? She can even use her weapon's case as a weapon itself. Whoa, look at all that AoE damage! There is currently a new anniversary event for the captions of the global server where you can receive lots of prizes including Hersher of the Void, her exclusive main weapon and over 40 supply cards. Oh, and check out how cute the new exquisite outfit is for Starlit Astrologos is. Perfect for the Lunar New Year. Redeem this code and don't forget to click the link in the description to download Honkai Impact 3 today. Thank you Honkai Impact 3 for supporting and sponsoring this video.
Squid up?
No! Squid neutral!
There are multiple methods for eating ice cream. You can lick it, you can suck it, you can even deep throat it. But if you bite the ice cream, then you are probably added to the list of potential serial killers. Now take a peek at this list and look where I've placed it. That's right, I've made a tier list for all of the weird ways people eat their food. And of course, these are all personal experiences I had to witness throughout my history on Earth. You know, of all the horrors I've had to endure. So let's get to business, and I'm going to explain each category and why it's a thing. Let's start from the top. Serial killer. The name of this category was inspired from my friend who called me a serial killer after witnessing me putting my socks on before my pants. Yes, I let my homies see me in my underwear, what of it, dude? Basically, if you were caught eating like this, that is an early warning sign that you have a potential to become dangerous. You might have to go to jail. Notice I've already put biting ice cream on there because, like, come on, dude, you probably have fake teeth made out of wood or something. Like, you're straight up George Washington up in here, okay? Next up, we got weirdo. This category is for people who do weird things that normally aren't done and are pretty unique to their character. And underneath that, we got sus. These are questionable acts. They throw you off a little, but you just move on with your day. An example would be something like preferring to drink water at room temperature instead of cold. It's just like, interesting. And at the very bottom, we got baby. Pretty self-explanatory. These are the people who do childish things while they eat their food. Okay, so now that we got the categories out of the way, let's start off with something easy. Like, when I'm out eating sushi with some friends, there is a very common practice that I often see that I don't quite agree with. They will take their glob of wasabi and just plop it into their soy sauce and mix it all around. Not gonna lie, I'm cringing a little because if this is a high-end sushi restaurant, you know, the Japanese sushi chef probably just freshly grinded that wasabi and you be all up in there, you know, diluting the wasabi flavor, okay? Disrespecting not only the chef, but me. Because I'm judging you, bro. I'm putting you on the sus list. Speaking of sushi, I'm gonna have to call out a friend here because his disgusting behavior needs to stop. This man only eats sushi, get this, cooked. Stop it! This is illegal. Can you even call it sushi at this point? Like, what's the point? Are you afraid of little worms in your sushi? Huh? Are you scared of a little salmonella, huh? Goo goo gaga, you're in the babies list. Ooh, but buddy, I'm not done with you yet, Chris. I'm convinced that you're a serial killer. And let me tell you and my audience exactly why you're a serial killer. Oh, no. Don't try to worm yourself out of this one, Chris, because I even have a witness who has past trauma from viewing your barbaric behavior. Which brings me back to Friday night. We were all eating Chinese food and we all ordered the same exact dish. General Tso's chicken with broccoli, which also came with a side of rice. This creature eats 100% of his General Tso's chicken. Gone. No more. Without even touching his rice. Oh, maybe he just doesn't like white rice. But no! This convicted felon then proceeds to eat his rice bowl as a separate dish. All alone, all by itself. There's no more chicken left to complement it. Chris, just fess up now. Where are the bodies you've hidden? Do us a favor and turn yourself in right now. Serial killer. Baby serial killer. That's you. Okay, not gonna mention any names here, but there's this weirdo girl who always sniffs her food before she chows down. And when I say sniff, I mean straight up inhales. Trying to get some sort of food high or something, making sure the food particles are tickling her nostrils. Yeah, so you're going in the weirdo category. Congrats. Speaking of weirdos, let's talk about the other weirdos who I think seriously need help. Those sickos who save their drink for after their food. Okay, you know the ones, the people who leave their drinks untouched during the entirety of their meal, only to end up chugging it like they've been stranded in the Sahara. You sicko! You probably wouldn't have to chug it so fast if you drank it with your meal like a normal person. Doesn't matter how sodium heavy or dry the meal is, these weirdos could be eating like 5 Popeyes biscuits in a plate of spicy chicken wings, but that drink is staying untouched until the very end. Do you enjoy the throat abuse? Do you like the feeling of depriving your throat of moisture and then absolutely assaulting it with way too much liquid in one go? You're a freak. Are you doing anything after this? Alright, so this is pretty uncommon. I don't know. My mom does this. Okay, I'm calling out my mama. Say she is eating an apple. She will rotate it 180 degrees in her hands while inspecting it. Take a bite. And then rotate it again another 180 degrees and take another bite. Rinse and repeat. You've already inspected it fully. What, Ma? Are you expecting some kind of worm to magically pop out of your apple? Sorry, my dear mother. I'm putting you on the weirdo list. Next to me. Okay, Gary. Now it's your turn to get called out. This man will put pepper on everything. This man, no jokes, walks around with pepper packets hanging in his pockets, ready for anything. Say if this man ever gets mugged on the street, all he has to do is shove pepper packets in the mugger's eyes. Okay, I'm joking, Gary. But you're a weirdo. Congrats. Now, what about those so-called adults who don't eat their vegetables with their orders? Like, they will go out of their way to remove the broccoli, the spinach, the lettuce. They just are vegetable haters. You are a big baby. Yeah, you heard me. A baby. What are you gonna do? Fight me, dude? With what? Your fiber deficient, vitamins and minerals deficient noodle arms? I see your frail Taco Bell 5 nights a week physique, man. You can't compete against my leafy green gains. There's no way you can beat me in a... Speaking of babies, let's talk about those people who like to cut the crust off their sandwiches, okay? I get it. There's extra carbs and it doesn't taste as good, but technically, you're wasting food, and frankly, you just look pathetic. Did your mommy cut that for you, huh? Actually, I was gonna put you in the baby tier, but since Heisenberg started cutting the crust off his sandwiches after he cold-bloodedly murdered that one dude with a bike lock, you could be considered branded as a serial killer. If he's a serial killer, then that must mean that you must be one too.
I have a disturbing announcement to report. Justin, a witness has reported that her roommate likes to drink his soda flat. This is illegal and should be brought into custody. Suspect was last seen at a late-night local Mexican fast food joint, ordering a large shrimp burrito and a large cup of soda, getting prepared to commit a heinous crime with the alleged Dr. Pepper in the coming hours. Please report back if the suspected serial killer has been sighted. Thank you. Back to you, Daidus.
Oh yes, yes, I am Daidus. Okay, you guys might judge me a little hard here, but I like ketchup with my steak. Okay, come on, it's not such a big deal. Okay, I think it's fine going on the sus list, dude. It's nothing too extreme. Okay, it's like asking for tartar sauce to go with my fries is also not worth batting an eye at, right? Come on, dudes. It's not that bad, right? Agree with me, okay? You know what? Whatever. I don't care what you think. I'm the tier maker, so I have the power to place it where I want. Sus list. Also, I'm going to place this here. I'm not a serial killer, trust me, guys, but it goes here. Okay, I have the power. You shut up. Speaking of sus, you know what else is on the sus list? People who open up an Oreo and lick the cream inside. This is childish, okay? If you're under the age of 18 and you do this, you're a baby. If you're a grown adult and you do this, you're a serial killer. Children, be careful. Stay away from this creep. Okay, Ryan. I remember this memory like it was yesterday, okay? Yes, I was only 11 years old, and I still can't help but think of how much of a weirdo you are to this very day. Long ago, my mom invites this kid over for dinner. She simply asks him if he wants to eat her spaghetti. Ryan goes, "Do you have milk and butter to mix with the pasta?" I cannot believe Ryan would butcher the spaghetti like this in front of my 11-year-old face. I was mortified, dude. Ryan, I will give you a pass. You're not a serial killer, but you're definitely a weirdo. Now imagine this. We are all at a chicken wings restaurant, and we all order our wings with our favorite sauces. You wait and wait and wait for your food, and it finally arrives. Plop. Chicken wings. Plop. Chicken wings. Plop. Chicken wings. Plop. Boneless chicken. Emergency meeting! Which one of you is the big baby who decided to order the boneless chicken? Do you need a little baby bottle and your warm milk to go with your dish too? Listen, you fetus. The bone is what gives it flavor. It's what makes chicken wings, okay? The works of grabbing the meat off the bones is what makes it taste so good. Okay, you know what? You can finish your chicken, okay? Let me just get your high chair first, okay? You'll need it. Big baby. Oh, by the way, regarding the process of working for your food, I'm kind of a hypocrite, okay? Because every time I go to a buffet with my Asian family members, okay, all they ever do is eat infinite amounts of king crabs, okay? I can't do it. Crabs just take too much effort, man. For how much little meat I can siphon, it's just not worth it. That's why I'm a lobster guy, okay? The tail is so easy to open. It provides ample amounts of meat. Anyways, yeah, I'll admit it, okay? I put myself in the baby category for not wanting to eat certain seafoods because of labor. Oh boy, wow, you made it this far into the video. That's, you know what? Let me treat you to your favorite slice of pizza. Here we go. Let's take our first bite. Cheers, man. You. What did the pizza slice ever do to you? I thought we were eating pizza, not a calzone, not a meatball sandwich, but a pizza. Ring, 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 ring. Hello? Yes? Okay. I'll tell him. Sorry, sir, but I've been told to tell you that you're on the FBI watch list. Yes, you're a borderline serial killer. Years ago, a friend of mine noticed that I eat my food in a certain way. I eat my food in a rotation, and the goal is to finish every part of the meal in the last rotation. For example, let's say I have chicken, rice, and a pickle, and a glass of water. I'll bite into the chicken first, then quickly shove an equal proportion of rice into my mouth, then bite into an equal proportion of the pickle. At the same time, I'm keeping tabs of how much of each I have left, so I can finish all parts of the dish at the same exact time on the last rotation. I swallow only after all the foods in my mouth have harmonized as one. I swear I was doing mathematician levels of fractioning and dividing during my meal times, but afterwards, I'll take a drink break and the cycle continues. If I do this right, I'll be left with the perfect ratio of chicken, rice, and pickle at the very end of the last rotation. A perfect union of flavors to finish my meal. Do you know what my friend said after he listened to the whole process? He said, "Wow, you eat your food very methodically. You would make the perfect serial killer." Guys, have I been the serial killer this whole time? Am I the one hiding all the dead bodies as we speak? I'm sorry to my friends. I'm sorry to my family members. I'm sorry to my fans. I'm sorry to my future obese cat. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. 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 I let you down. I'm sorry. 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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your heroes are never who they seem to be. Buddy the Elf is a serial killer.